Good evening, everyone. I hope you all had a green day today. I would like to recap my plug trade for you all to help myself journal and as well to show us thinking what I could have done better. And yeah, so for those of you that may have seen, plug was not on my watch list this morning, but it did pop up on my scanners that it was hitting a new high of day. You can see here that this was the high of day, and it broke it here, so that's where I started to look at it. And what I was looking for a reversal indicator was this right here, this volume on the way up. This exhausting volume is always what I'm looking for reversals. And what I use to know what exhausting volume is just the volume that it put up in the day. So you could see here on the opening candles, compared to it, it's about a little bit more than half of the opening candles, and apart from the opening candles, it was the highest volume of the day. So it definitely showed me that this was exhausting volume. And for those of you that see, I take double tops and double bottoms. So you made the first top here, pulled back. Oh, that's a messy line. Let's try that again. So one top, pulls back, and makes a second top right here. Now, I didn't count this as a second top because for me to count it as a second top, I like to see it clearly, try to test the first, and I didn't feel that this was close enough, so I didn't count that. After the second top or second bottom is made, I wait one candle, and on the break of that candle is where I take it long or short. In this case, of course, it's a double top, so I took it short, and right here was my entry. So I marked my entry along as where my stop loss was, just for those that would like to see. And on the first try, you could see that I did get stopped out. Now I stuck with this trade because on the push up was on pretty low volume. So it just looked like market makers were trying to hunt stops and people like me taking it short. So when it came back down to my entry is where I took it short again, moving my stop loss a penny up. So I was risking 6 cents on the trade. Let's move on to my first partial, which is right here. I took this partial here. I took 50% off because for two reasons. On the level 2, there was a good amount of asks piling here, as well as I like to take half my position off once I hit 2R, so the 6 cents. It was a little bit more at this point, which is fine. So I took 50% off here, and then moving on to my next partial, there was a good amount of asks, or bids rather. There was bids for this partial, and then there was a good amount of bids over here near the previous day close line. So I jumped right in front of those, and consolidated a bit, kind of bouncing around moving averages and the previous day close before eventually moving back down. And I took my next partial here, along with right in front of VWAP, and I took another partial here, which I think was, if I remember correctly, it was VWAP on the 5. It was all around in this area, but I took both of these partials based off of level 2. There was a good amount of bids. Eventually I exited the rest of my position here, which wasn't a big problem just because after these partials I was running low on shares anyway. I exited here because it reclaimed the 50 SMA and the 200 SMA, and I was doing this pretty quickly, so I just took whatever unrealized profits I had. So yeah, I hope everyone had a green day today. I know today was pretty rough. I saw lots of people struggle today, and it certainly wasn't an easy day to trade. For anyone interested, this is my stock twits. I post my watch lists every morning, and as well as screenshots of my trades. So if you would like, you can consider following me there, and I'll be back this week posting some more recaps.